Hey Sven, how are you? How you doing? Yeah, I'm about good to be expected, considering everything. I mean, it's just one of those weird things you have to deal with that you're just kind of shaking your head and thinking, "Wow, what's next?" What else is gonna happen? It's so up and down. Life here is crazy like that. How are you though? You okay? I don't think I really got a chance to ask you that earlier. Are you doing okay, or hopefully you're doing well? Um, yeah, I wanted to kind of talk about what happened today, just because I was going to do a Patreon post, but I thought it might be better to do it with this live stream in case people want to talk. So, oh, you're doing paperwork. Oh, okay. Can you do this and paperwork at the same time? Is that difficult, or are you able to do that? Because I know it's sometimes hard for people to multitask. こんにちは。誰ですか？花ちゃん? Hey, what's up? How are you, Red Skull Red? I know who you are. Hi. Really good to see you, man. Is that Hana? Hana? ここにいますか? Hana-chan, ここにいますか? Yeah, 多分. Uh, oh, really? Oh, you have COVID? Oh my God, really? Seriously? Oh my God. Well, then you're gonna like this post because this is all about COVID today, and Miho and Kosame getting COVID and everything I got to talk about with that. Oh, Hana-chan, otsukare. Hana-chan's trolling my YouTube. Yay! There's a real life idol, ladies and gentlemen. Hana-chan, genki. Oh, you are. You're so fine. はなちゃん、ああ、やった。嬉しい。僕の幸せですよね。Hana-chan and me have a huge battle ahead. We have to, 頑張りましょう. We have a very big weekend that we have to do, and Hana will be leading it because of what's happened today. So I'm really proud of her for saying she'll do it. So it's gonna be crazy. So I can't believe you have COVID, man. Are you all right? Ah, that's so bad. Yeah, we're okay. So we are lucky. We're very I don't really, who knows where Miho and Kosame got it. I don't know. But it is what it is. But yeah, me and Hana are fine. Took our test, we're okay, no problems. So yatta. So I'm excited about that. But basically what happened was today, I wanted to say, so I'd heard from Miho last night that she wasn't feeling so well, and then today she told me she took her test and everything. Hi Julio, good to see you, buddy. Always good to see you. um Julio, Hana-chan's here, you should say hi to Hana. um but my plan today was originally to try to pack some orders because Hana-chan had signed some CDs and she signed some checkies. So there's a couple orders I could actually get out right now. And Sven, thank you for yesterday, Hana-chan said, as usual. Anyways, so I was planning on doing that, working on my novel. I've been uploading the videos from the Heaven's Door Live. Hi, Adam. Good to see you. Um, I've been uploading the videos for Heaven's Door Live all day today and all night last night because like they're on my camera, they're like 23, 24 gig files. And so I have to take those files and then I have to run them through this program called Handbrake, which takes a while. That reduces it down to 500, 600 megabytes. Then I have to upload that to Gigafile. All like one video takes 2 or 3 hours. So, you know, I did get them all done. So they will all be going out, I guess, tonight if I can send out the email to all of you. So you'll all be getting all of the videos from that I recorded from Sunday, including, oh my God, I recorded Tokyo Piens on my phone because they asked me to go up to the stage and I didn't have enough room on my memory chip on my memory card, my little USB card here for my Lumix. So that video it's fucking insane. At one point I think I was filming Hyoko-chan's butt and then it was just insane. Like, I don't know. It's a crazy video. So you guys will appreciate that. Yeah, so I got all that done and my plan was to get that all to you guys today, but then this morning Miho told me she had COVID. I'm like, oh, that's fucking great. So, really upset and sad about all of that. And yeah, it does. It takes a lot of time, but Handbrake has saved my ass so many times, Leo. Really love Handbrake. Because you don't lose any quality either. That's what's great about it. It's like weird lossless quality of compression. I don't know how they do it. Anyways, so luckily for me, I had somebody that I wasn't planning on meeting at all today, but it just so happened I asked her, like, you know, where should I go to get a test, because of course I figured I should have a test. I had saw Miho this past weekend, obviously, and she actually was in the area, so by total stroke of luck we were able to hang out, and it was really cool. You know, well, first, you know, I was nervous, of course, but I have no symptoms. I felt fine. Hana-chan, we did the online Tiki session last night. Everything was okay. But then we went to this clinic, which, by the way, every clinic we went to today, they're like in back alleys, and it's fucking weird. I feel like I'm going to, like, hey, you got any drugs or something? Like, it's weird. It's so weird. How the stations are set up here. I don't know. It's just very bizarre. So like it's like they don't want to announce it or something. Anyways, so like I went to this clinic and we went there and I was like, okay, I need a test. And they were like, well, have you had close contact with anybody? I'm like, not really, not since, I guess, I don't know, the weekend. Does that count? And then they're like, well, do you have any symptoms? I'm like, no, but you know, COVID, there's plenty of people that have COVID that have no symptoms. The point is, I need to get a test because I have a big, busy weekend coming up. I don't want to infect anybody. They're like, we can't give you a test. Like, what the living fuck? Why can't you give me a test? Like, that's the whole point of the fucking thing, is to I mean, what does it matter if I have symptoms or not? If I suspect that I have COVID, I should be within my right to take a test. Not that I suspected it, but just to be safe, because, you know, I have the Space Cube show that I didn't want to cancel. Obviously, Miho's appearance at Ikebukuro Mismatch, her guest invite from Poppy at Earthdom, and, you know, the Sagamo show, they're all gone. You know, that was gone the minute I got that message from Miho saying I'm fucked with COVID. But Space Cube could still be, we could still save it. I talked with Hana-chan. We were thinking, like, maybe we'll do like a double set for her or something. You know, we actually have worked out something that I think is very good. But anyways, yeah, they wouldn't give me the test. And my friend, you know, Japanese, she was like, not arguing, but like asking, like, why, like this is what it's for. They wouldn't give it to me. So like, all right, fucking great. So went 30 minutes to like another place, and then they're like, it was actually free, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is cool. But then they're like, you won't get your results till sometime tomorrow. We don't know when. It's like, ugh, I need them now. I have to do so many things. I have to call people. It's like, I need it now. So can I just get the test now and give it to me in a couple hours? They're like, we don't do that. So I'm like, oh, that's great. But at least they didn't care about my symptoms. So again, the one place cared about the symptoms. Other place didn't care about the symptoms. What's the fucking difference? You know what I'm saying? Like why is there a difference in that regard? Like I didn't get it. I didn't understand it at all. Like why what is the difference between this fucking place and that fucking place? You know what I mean? Um it was just weird. Like they didn't care at all. So then I was like, I can't do that. So we looked and looked and looked and looked and looked and found another place. This one was even farther away. So spent all day running around on trains. Finally went to this place. I could get a spit test. And there was like really, there's like one old lady in there, and she's basically, all right, put your shoes on, answer these questions. Here, let's take your oxygen temperature or whatever, and spit in this cup. Okay, give me $300. See you later. Like, okay. I mean, it's a legit PCR place. It's listed in like the registry of PCR places here, but it's just like there's no waiting area. There's no quarantining people. Like, there's some dudes like behind me. I don't know if they got COVID. It's just like, fuck, man. But whatever. So I paid her 300 fucking dollars, which sucks. That's 300. I don't got $300. And, but it's like I had to find this out because if I didn't, the show on Saturday may have to be canceled. Well, it would. I can't go to it, and like I can't expose myself to anybody without knowing. Like that's one of the unfortunate things about the COVID situation here is because you're so around people that if I were to go and say, "Oh, it'll be all right. I don't have any symptoms," and potentially infect people, goodbye my career. So basically I had to do it. So I did it and then waited 2 hours or 3 hours or so. I can't. It was something like that. And yeah, I mean, I waited a while, and yeah, I got the test back. Of course, I knew it. I was negative, of course. Hana-chan also, she's negative. She got negative. Her test got negative. So so we were in the clear. But then it's like, what do I do? Because the Space Cube Live, I don't know. Oh, of course, Hana, come on, Hana. We are ishi kazoku de ne. We are family, and even you don't walk away from family when times are tough. There, and thank you, Hana-chan. Like, because here's what Hana-chan did. Hana-chan is not only decided to do the show, but she's also going to do 2 sets. She has some plans. She came up really fast. She came up with a great idea for both. So assuming I'm still trying to get the live stream stuff figured out. I mean, it shouldn't be a problem. They live stream from Space Cube, but I have to connect it to my Idol Underworld account. So yeah, Hana-chan's there. She's right above you. That's Hana-chan. Um, and yeah, she's gonna be. We're gonna have a lot of fun, I think. And here's the best part. I told everybody at Space Cube. I told Diablo Boy's manager, Mimi's manager, Senmetsu no Dystopia's manager, Irhani's manager, and the Space Cube people, they all were so loving and supportive. And they're all like, don't worry about it. We'll do our best to bring people, and we hope Miho feels better. I just couldn't even believe it. I was overwhelmed by how kind everybody was. So everyone's actually excited about the show. Senmetsu no Dystopia, they're like, oh, that's okay. Like, we'll do what we can. Mimi's manager is really sweet, really kind, and was basically like, I really understand, and like, we're there for you. And it's just fucking cool. Mimiyun, she is out. Like, we did the shows in Saitama, and that's how we know her, because they give us an invite, and she's cool. Like, I like her a lot. She's really classic idol, fun, and really good dancer. And so yeah, it looks like Space Cube might actually be a good time. And I think a lot of it has to do with Hana, because Hana's gonna anchor it. She's gonna headline the show in place of Miho, and she's also gonna do a set before. And we have some different stuff planned for each, so it's not just her 2 songs. So Hana-chan, hontou ni arigatou gozaimasu. Sugoi tasukarimasu. It's very helpful. And yeah, she's just the best. So you guys show Hana some love, because really, punch. Amazing, 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 amazing. So I got done talking to everybody at Space Cube or whatever, but then I, I talked with Poppy and took care of that, and I'm real bummed about that one, because that was a really special invite from them. It's a 3-man live, basically. I mean, you don't get asked to do something like that ever, and so Miho really was lucky to have that invite. Um, so I hope they'll invite us again. I hope they won't hold this against us. I mean, it just shit happens. Um, but then Kosame told me, because I messaged her, I'm like, hey, Kosame, can you do the shows? Because maybe, if Miho can't, maybe you can. And she's like, yeah, I got COVID too. Oh my God. But at least she was more talkative. Miho is pretty out of it. Like, she's really sick. Kasami basically is very much in pain and not enjoying it at all. But I was able to have a conversation with her, and I mean, she seems to be holding in. I think Kasami would scare the virus because she's so crazy. So I think the virus is too scared to do anything to her. But it's just weird. But I also know that, I mean, I couldn't believe I spent 7 hours today, 6 or 7 hours trying to get the test, and I couldn't get it. Even Kasami was telling me she had a hell of a time getting the test. I don't even want to tell you what she went through. So yeah, Miho and Kasami both got it. Miho is doing really bad, Julio. She is not good. Her brain is frying. She has it like a 41-degree temperature. Every bone in her body hurts, and she's basically fucked up. She did message me a little while ago. Seems like she was at least able to hold the phone and talk to me, but she's getting there. But Kasami is same. She's like, this sucks. She's got a shitty temperature, and both of them developed at the same time yesterday. So I don't know what that means. But yeah, they're out. I mean, basically, Kasami will be out till the end of the month. Miho probably the same thing. I don't even know if we'll be able to do her off kai next week, which sucks because she worked really hard to get those Japanese fans to agree to come. So yeah, I mean, not only that, but I lost $300 today to take that fucking test. Um, I don't think I'll lose any money really. Space Cube that I wasn't already planning on losing. I don't really make money at live events. Like, sometimes I do, but the Space Cube live, it was it's not terribly inexpensive, but my plan was to make the money on the live stream, and now it's like, what do I do? So no, they don't accept the antigen test cards. Like, if you're doing the idol thing, it's like, especially as I'm a producer, you have to do like a legit test. And the antigen test cards, first of all, it's hard to find. Second of all, they're not reliable here, like, to a certain degree. Like, I don't trust it. Third, there are clinics and stuff you can go to get the test for free. Like, I did go to a place today where it was free, but I would have to wait till tomorrow to get the results. I can't wait. Like, my event is on Saturday. And so I have to put into motion 400 things today, which I did. I basically got everything done, which is why I want to do this podcast now. But yeah, there are clinics that charge much less, but there's also, like, you have to make appointments. There's hundreds of clinics, but they all have different rules, and I mean, it's just stupid. So it's just very, the $300 one was okay. No questions asked, no reservations. They don't give a shit. You can walk in. They don't care if you have symptoms. They don't care. Here you go, $300. We'll get it to you in a couple hours. I mean, it's the worst case scenario for me, but I had to do it. So yeah, so there goes $300 out of my fucking pocket. But what can you do? So I mean, there's nothing else I can do. And so, at least though, I had my friend with me. She helped me a lot with everything, and she was really an angel to me today, and helped everything up and stuff. And hi, how are you? Not sure who you are, Extra Large 101, but good to see you. Really funny name. Like that, like your icon. So introduce yourself if you care to, or you can just not. And anyways, thank you for being here. So it's just one of those things that, like, I was overwhelmed though by the fact that the people at Space Cube, Mimi Yoon's manager, Mao-san, who is Senmetsu no Dystopia's manager, they were just incredibly kind to me and very understanding. And Hana-chan also, Hana-chan has stepped up, and she's like, we got this, and it's like, we're family. So she's gonna take it over. We're gonna have a great show on Saturday. Me and Hana, we're gonna do our best and run it basically. So you guys definitely throw your support in for Hana, because she's stepping up. The two other girls have fallen, so she's got to step up until those other two can take the charge again. That's what we do. And we do wish Miho and Kosame a very healthy and speedy recovery. I'll be in touch, I hope, with Miho, and I'll let you guys know how she's doing. But just hope it doesn't take a turn for the worse, because that's my fear. Because COVID can do that. But it is what it is. I was really more disappointed with the fact I couldn't take a test because I had no symptoms, and that just makes zero sense to me, considering this is a disease that is known, this virus is known to be symptomless. So that should not be a disqualifier for taking a test. And again, people in Japan just ignoring science. Let's forget about science, because why would we pay attention to that? So I don't know. It was a little weird, but also very inconvenient because that place was close to where I lived. Then I ended up 5 6 hours later, at three different test sites to get a test, and then had to pay $300 on top of that, which was the big kick in the balls. Um, it is what it is. What can you do? The important thing is I am fucking negative, so that's good. I feel great. Don't have any problems. Hanachan is negative, so that's really good. Because I would feel bad for me too if we fucked up their stuff somehow. Although again, I'm not going to place the blame on where COVID came from in anything, because I think that's stupid to do. Like, who knows where it came from, and not going to speculate because speculation would be dumb. But when it happens, it just, you have to make up for it. You got to do something. And so, you know, me and Hana, we have shit to do this weekend. We got a live show that we're responsible for. It's our show. It's Idol Underworld show. So the best thing I can do is make that show up again in the future with Miho, and maybe even Kusame will be on it then. Um and that's the best I can do. Side note, um I do have, like I said, from Heaven's Door, I do have all the stuff processed through Handbrake and upload to Gigafile. So I'll be sending all the Gigafile links probably after this. I'll, to everybody that tuned in on Sunday, I'll do that. And Adam, I know you want to do some reviews. Sorry I didn't get back to you on Twitter. Please do review. I welcome the reviews. Again, it sucks that 2 out of 3 live streams you've watched have been shit. That's not my MO normally, but you don't have to worry about it anymore because I'm not doing live streams by myself anymore. Fuck that. I'm just gonna have either iColony do it or somebody else do it that knows what they're doing. Um, Maybe one exception might be for the crowdfunding. Kosame and Miho have to do a live stream for you guys. It's an online live stream. But what I'm thinking about doing for that is, it's going to cost me money either way to hire somebody. I might as well. I'm thinking about trying to get a venue like really cheap and then do like a mini Taibon before that live stream, so I can kind of get the most out of my money. Like if I can find a venue where I can get it all day, then the first half of the day, if I can get some idols to go play that, then maybe I can make some of that money back. And then on top of that, the live stream will be all day. You guys will get double your money there, basically. So trying to figure that out right now. But that's, I got to wait until Miho and Kosame are okay. I don't even know if they're gonna, how sick they're gonna be, or how long they're gonna be sick. So I'm not gonna book anything until I know they're okay. But Hana-chan did sign some CDs, some checky for her crowdfunding. So not her crowdfunding, but the different types of CDs. So if you have an order for that and it's independent of other orders that I have to wait to get the merchandise, then I will get that to you as soon as possible. I think I will be doing some packing tonight because I need to get my mind off everything and just sort of focus on something that doesn't have any thought process except to pack. Also, this weekend, one of the only other kind of maybe positive things that have come out of this is I am free now, I think, to meet with the Devil's Killing merry-go-round with Michelle, and get more merchandise from them, and find out the status of the acrylic stands, because I still haven't gotten I don't know what's going on with those yet. But I'm sure we'll figure it out. I talked with their producer finally, and he's very cool. So I should be seeing them this weekend unless something comes up or whatever. And if I do, I'll have a lot of great stuff for you guys, I think. And so that'll be something at least this weekend. And also, again, Hana-chan's gonna crush it on Saturday. So I'm confident in her. She's my girl. Like, she can dance her butt off, and she's got a couple surprises. And again, she thought of all this. I told her, I'm like, Hana-chan, this is your turn to step up. What should you do? And like that, Hana-chan thought of a really great idea that I totally support. And it's what she wants to do, and it's her show. It'll be her show, kind of her whole event, which is great. So the best thing is Senmetsu no Dystopia, Irohani, Mimi Mune, they're all supporting Hana. Like they all are, like, they're totally cool. Like they're ready to do this. So that is fucking great. So very excited about all that. Anyways, that's kind of been the situation today. I wanted to just give you guys kind of like from me to you. what's going on. And then the other big thing is, of course, thank you. You guys overwhelmingly have hit Twitter with words of encouragement. Miho even messaged me and she's like, holy like I woke up and saw these like beautiful messages and she was very overwhelmed. So that's good. I mean that got her out of her thinking about her fever. So again, kindness works, you know. Miho's had a hard year, you know. It's not been the best year for her, definitely. I mean, it's been the worst, but we all have those years sometimes, and that doesn't, you know, that dark cloud of horse shit that's hanging over her, it'll pass. It has to, you know. And you know, for everything that we've done up, there's things that'll go down. That's life, I think. And the important thing is I'm not going to forget about our victories so quickly. Miho's crowdfunding tier was reached, and Come On was officially selected as the music video. So we will be doing Come On. um Kosame's crowdfunding wasn't just reached, it was overreached. We went past what we needed. Hana-chan sold a shit ton of CDs to you guys. So really, you guys have all done so much loving kindness and support that I think I'm very lucky and grateful to you guys that, you know, in this time of difficulty, you guys are there. But this is also part of the idol narrative. You're with the idols in the good and the bad, and even if they have a lot of bad, you have to support them. You know, this is when you have to be an idol fan the most, and think outside of yourself and think about them and help them, because that's kind of the point. Although you guys have done that over and over and over again, so I don't even need to tell you that. You guys, it's like in your blood to be like very, very not selfish. And I'm really proud of you guys for in like 2 seconds flooding Twitter with lovely posts. It brightened my day, that's for sure. And I know it brightened Miho's and Kasami too. So I agree, Sven. Miho and Kosame have some massive karma that they are building up, and it's gonna. I mean, but they've already, you know, that karma's sort of cashed in on the crowdfunding. Miho's got a 5-day Checky challenge coming up. I mean, I'm assuming we're still doing that. It's starting on the 3rd, so that, you know, the 10-day quarantine will be done, well done by then. So I think, assuming she's okay, yeah, all that's going to be taken place, you know, the Checky challenge. um I do want to do that live stream for the crowdfunding. That's also on the list. Filming the MV for Come On, Miho's second photo book. Hana-chan's new songs, actually working on them. I worked on her song also today, like right as I got home. Basically, I worked on her new song for 2 hours with one of her songwriters, and we made a lot of great progress. This song is so good and it's different, it's interesting. It's very idol, like the chorus is really idol. So yeah, things, you know, just busy. The next thing, by the way, I didn't really quite announce this yet, but I think I'm gonna be doing like a Idol Underworld split CD release where it's gonna be one song from Kosame, one song from Hana, one song from Miho, and all 3 songs will be brand new. So I really like that idea. So I think that it'll be a lot of fun, and you know, you guys can be on the lookout for that, because these are all kind of what I have on the slate. Of course, I still want to do a big idol event. I actually want to do one with Kankaku Logic's Kulturo-chan. I want to talk with her about setting up something, because she is so good at setting up events, and she's super smart, and everybody respects her in the idol business. And it's like, I really want to get aligned with people like that who can help my star rise a little and get bigger acts to agree to do shows. Although, to be honest, I like the groups that I get. They may not be the biggest groups in the world, but I don't really give a fuck. Like, I like them. Like, they're good people. Like, most of the, like, I could play a show with Diablo Boy every week, every day, or Tokyo PN every day, because they're like, they're just wonderful. Like, they're, I mean, Tokyo Pan's a little crazy, but you know, Diablo Boy is consistently, Haruka is consistently solid during her live events, and her manager's great. Lily Holly are fantastic. So you know, I am working with some great idols that are doing it right here. But it's also nicer to reach out to new ones, bigger ones that have huge followings here, and then it'd be nice to see income flow this direction here, not just, yeah, expecting you guys to be the ones paying for all the tickets, you know. So that's sort of in the slate too for this year. When I don't know. I want to do it for my birthday. That's clearly that's not happening. I mean, it's too late. I think to even if somebody were to give me money now, I don't know if I'd have the time to book something for August. It'd have to be later, but that's okay. Um, so yeah, I would like to do one or two more events that would be helpful to the idols, helpful to you guys, and do the live streams correctly. I want to make up for Heaven's Doors debacle. Like I really want to do a great live stream to kind of say, huh, okay, got you guys back. So it's all in the cards, all stuff I'm working on, all stuff I'm thinking about. So hopefully you guys will be cool with that. Other than that, I don't really have too much else to talk about. So I could open this up to questions at this point if you guys want to talk about anything. Also, are you guys doing okay? Life good? What are you guys up to? Just would really love to hear about anything going on with you guys. So please, definitely, let me know what's going on with you guys, and I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have. Yeah, so that would be cool. Or if not, then this will be a super short post. But I like I said, I'll be working on package deliveries and also my novel. I wanted to do my website and get my website set up, and then all these other things happen before that. So maybe I'll do that as well, I think. I don't know, we'll see. I gotta fix the schedule for Space Cube and get that out there as well, so people are well aware of what's going on. Yeah. So, oh, Wacken, that's right, Sven. Good luck on Wacken, by the way. I'm really excited for you to, go have a great time and get your metal groove on. You and your mom, do a lot of headbanging, and beer drinking if you can, and do it for me. And definitely hope you have a great time. Man, I wish Kasami could have played that. Uh, because I think she'd fit, but maybe next year or something, we'll figure something out. Kasami and me, we had planned to meet next week. Obviously, that's not going to happen. So, whenever I can meet with her again, our goal is to get the new song done. Plus, she has to sign all those CDs. I have to take all those checkies, just do all those videos. So, we are definitely going to meet and try to get all of that done. But obviously, COVID's going to put a massive delay on all that. So again, you guys have my apologies on that. Although not that you guys can really, most of you guys can't get stuff anyways unless you have Tenso. But I will be getting out, like I said, other orders that I can get out. I'm gonna skim through them now. I have like 400 plus orders that just sitting there. Fucking Japan Post, man. I wish they would get their shit together and like fucking realize that the world has to move on. Yeah, COVID sucks and it's obviously ruining everything for everybody, but life goes on. It's endemic. Like, let's move on. Although, side note, weirdly enough, Tokyo today had over, I think, 30,000 reported cases. But see, I kind of, again, I don't really know how much I take stock in that because who the fuck are getting all these tests? Because I know I didn't wouldn't give me one. It'd probably be even more. But crazily enough, the government's just we're not going to change. It's yeah, everybody be careful. Like whereas last year this time we had 400 cases, the whole fucking city shut down. They had their state of emergencies, which were a joke. But now they literally don't care. Like it's kind of one of the most amusing things I've ever seen because like I'm not kidding, like they legit don't care. And yeah, it's what happens when you live in a third world country pretending to be a first world nation, which that's what it is here. So, but oh, good, you'll send pictures online daily. I look forward to seeing them, Sven. Really, I'm sure Wacken will be great. Uh, have you any of you other you guys been to any concerts recently? Anybody done any concert stuff that's worth talking about or going to anything? I mean, Sven's obviously going to Wacken, which man, I'm jealous. I wish I can go. Um, but if any of you guys are going to anything, that would be cool to hear about. Or like I said, if you guys have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll get off then and get back to work. So, who is the extra large 101? I'm seriously trying to figure out who this is. Hmm. I think people at a certain point, and I didn't predict this, but I definitely think I felt something. I thought about something along these lines I'm about to say. But back when COVID first started, I knew that if it's not gonna leave us, we're not gonna get a cure. Which this type of shit rarely ever gets cures. Um, that it was gonna be here forever, but one day it'll just be treated like the flu. Like, oh, you got the flu. Oh, okay. Hope you feel better. Like, we won't worry, won't get upset, we won't feel weird. But there's still this stigma, around COVID that, you get it, it's like, oh my God, what are you gonna do? So, I hope that goes away because it's very problematic. Oh, from a second story window stuff. Yes, man. If you see anybody sporting my old band, please tell them what's up. Tell them you know me, and get them on your phone. I'll talk with them because I'm honored, deeply honored if anybody gives a shit about my old band. It's amazing after all these years, people still care. Um, just to think about music that I wrote with guys that were my brothers and family practically in my basement in my fucking old place so many years ago, and it became something for people. That's an incredible thing. Kiss in April, Julio. Wow. I think we talked about that, didn't we? Your last Checky session, you were talking about that. Emperor is awesome. Jesus. Man, you go to see some of the old school metal guys, man. That's awesome. That's great. Emperor. Wow. Those are great names, by the way, for some of those old band names are just so wonderful, like Scorpion, what was it? Is there King Diamond? Scorpion, there's Scorpions, there's yeah, all kinds. That's really cool, Julio. That you can do that. By the way, Julio, I think I shipped you some stuff the other day to your Tenso, so be on the lookout for that. Um yeah, like I've never really seen a lot of the older groups, I don't think. I'm trying to think. I saw Journey with Foreigner, and that was an amazing concert. My mom really loves Journey, so I always wanted to go see Journey with her, so we did. And it wasn't, unfortunately, during the Steve Perry days, but was it Steve? Yeah, Steve Perry, Rick Perry. I can't remember the guy's name, but it was with the Filipino guy. But man, that guy was awesome. It's like I had no problem with it. Awesome. I mean, the music sounded great. It was fun to watch. But I gotta tell you, Foreigner kind of stole the show. Their singer, I think, thought he was in a like grindcore metalcore band. He was hyper as hell. Went out into the crowd, was walking around with everybody. It's just like, dude, like your music is so chill. Like you needed to be in a punk band or something. But I appreciated it. They put on a great show, and they're one of those groups that like you probably can't name a single title of any of their songs, but the minute you hear one of their songs, you're like, oh, I like that song. They were great. They were a great opener. So Journey was really fun. Do you guys like Journey? Anybody here a Journey fan? Because I don't know, Journey always had that emotional heartache. Guar is always awesome. My band, maybe we played a festival they were on, but I never talked with them, never got to know them. Um, I I've always respected what they do. And they certainly put on a hell of a show, so you'll have fun with them. I wondered how COVID affected them, considering their show's very interactive, but I guess it doesn't matter now. So yeah, go have fun to see them. They're gonna be great. Oh, you sold out Snack. Shit, I just saw her on Monday because I was their Checky staff for their one man live. Fuck, I could have got her. Okay, all right. I see them often, so I'll make a note to take more Snack Checkies. She'll be happy about that. Side note, Nono's graduated pretty much from Tokyo PN, so anybody wants to do another Checky sell, get Nono's out of the way because yeah, she's done. So I'm not gonna have an opportunity, I think, to ever take her Checky again. But yeah, I love taking Snacks Checky. Me and Snack always have a great time talking about Bellring because she's a big Bellring Shoujo Girls Heart fan. So that's like our bonding point. And also she's great for being 40 something years old and idol, and she really, she's wonderful. She really is. She's truly great. Tokyo PN's wonderful. They in 1 year, less than a year of being around, they have become so completely weird and different. And unfortunately, Mayana-chan's still not in the group, but I think they've done, I guess, a good job picking up where Mayana-chan left her blazing tracks. I mean, Miso is insane. I mean, they're all insane. So I don't know. Funniest thing though, like, oh really, Hulu? That's interesting. But Journey's like so many famous songs, you know. I won't try to sing them because I don't want to hurt all of your guys' ears and make you sign off. Uh, but yeah, they're great. No, like, what was I gonna say? I totally forgot. Oh, yeah, I totally forgot what I was gonna say. Anyways, it's been a long day. Tokyo PN's awesome. They're definitely one of my favorite groups, favorite people. Tokyo PN is like one of those groups that oh, I remember what I was gonna say. They're I just feel like at home around them. Like I don't get tense or nervous. Like whenever I'm around like Sakasama, for example, like and I see Mizuho, I get really tense because it's fucking Mizuho from Bellring. Like I'm in the presence of the greatest idol in history. And Itoki PN's more like the annoying sisters I have that drink too much, and I want to tell them to shut up, but I can't because I'm laughing too much at them because they're so funny. I actually never want to tell them to shut up. They don't talk enough. Like I just it's just easy with them. There's no snarkiness, no fighting. There's not a single one of those girls like is bitchy or mean. Like they are so friendly, and just great. They're really great. So they are the definition of a party. As you said, Sven. They don't perform. They go up there and they go crazy. As I was saying in my Patreon post, at their little one man live they had at Loft, Loft fucking Heaven, which you don't have crazy Tokyo Pan shows at. That's why it was so funny. But they had that big blue tarp laid out on the ground. They were throwing like oil and water and shit on it. And they were like running in. They got pretty much in their swimsuits, and they were like like Nona was wearing like a one piece super tight like junior high Japanese swimsuit. It's so funny. They were all wearing swimsuits and they were all like going in there and they were slipping and fucking falling. They couldn't stand up. At one point, one of the fans was on the ground pretending to be like a fish on the non-tarped part of the ground. And Miso, like in her like I don't know if she was in her underwear or whatever she was in, she was slipping all over that and she jumped on him. She's on his back and she's like patting him like he's a horse and he's acting like a fish and they're going around in a circle. Meanwhile, the really tall girl from Grateful Amugas was there as a guest because Hirane from Tokyo PN loves her. That's her Oshiman. So she came to like support. She was in the middle of the circle of fans just laying there like gyrating and spinning around. And she's super tall. So it was like looking at like two hands of a clock dial. And while Mice was going around like this with the fans spanking his butt, I think Hirane was on stage getting half wasted. Snack was in the corner, I think, looking at her fucking phone, or maybe she ran over to the tarp thing. There were fans falling everywhere. It was fucking insane. I just turned to my friend who was there with me. I could not stop laughing. It's just, it's them. Wait do you see my show? Wait do you see? I mean, I don't know if you guys tune in to watch, my wonderful. None of you guys have said anything. I was a little disappointed. I thought maybe you guys would have taken some screenshots or, put some pictures of me up there with Tokyo PM with Hyoko-chan doing na 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 that song. It's I mean you'll see it on the video I'm gonna send you guys, but it's from my perspective with my phone. But that was so much fun. I really want to perform more. I hope they'll invite me to play more shows with them because I will. I actually think I should ask Hyoko-chan if I could become a member of Tokyo PN. That would be funny. I mean, if Snack can do it, why can't I? Can you picture? I'll wear the outfit. It'd be great. I mean, I can't sing, but I don't really know if that matters or not in that group. It would be fun to be an honorary Tokyo PN member for like a month. So I'll ask Hyoko-chan. He'd be like, yeah, sure. Side note too, at that show, they also debuted the show that my friend Ian wrote with me. He did the writing. I told him how to write it basically, but he wrote all the cool stuff. But they debuted that song because I gave it to them, and one of the new members wrote the lyrics for it. She was really excited to like sing it, and then she fucking forgot all the lyrics. So I'm like, oh, this is so Tokyo PN. So excited about a professional song, and then they fuck it up by forgetting the lyrics. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Like, cause she was like just standing there, like, fuck, what do I do? And she just stopped singing. It's like, okay. Meanwhile, the girls are like sitting on the edge of the stage, drinking and talking to each other, just ignoring. It was funny. I don't know. I could talk about them forever. I thought, when Mayana-chan left, that maybe it would be difficult to repeat that kind of madness that she brought, but they definitely brought it on Monday. It was fun. I'd love to take them overseas. I just don't know if they'd even show up for the plane flight. It's just they're something else. When you guys come here to Japan, I pray to God they'll still be a unit and you guys can experience that madness because they're all waiting for you. I know if they have a lot of foreigners in the crowd, they're gonna do a bunch of crazy stuff for you guys. Like they'll target you guys because they're like, oh, foreigners, let's do something, and they'll come right after you. So it'll be funny, really funny. So, anyways, does anybody have any questions or anything else, or because yeah, if not, then I'll just get off. So, but yeah, and thank you, Julia, for buying out the snack Checky too. That's really cool. I love when you guys buy out Checky because that gives me an excuse to go talk with them, bond with them a little bit more, get to know them a little bit better because I do that usually through Checky if we have time. A lot of times it's also not the case. I'm too busy. I have to snap as quick as I can. I got to get out of there. So, but Tokyo Pan Girls, like I said, it's just easy with them. Hey, snack, you want to do a Checky? Yeah, sure. Okay, done. It's just I don't even have to ask Yoko-chan. I think like he just is like do whatever you gotta do, Derek. By the way, he's very grateful you guys bought like the stuff you guys have bought. I know I still have their shirts, which are cool, by the way. Um, but like you guys definitely bought some of those CDs and stuff, and that was really cool. Yeah, they're very easy going. They're just like whatever, cool, let's have fun. They don't care. Like they're just it's a cool concept to have. They kind of remind me of old Bell Ring Shoujo Girls Heart, because way back in the day that was sort of Bell Ring's thing. Like they just got on stage and they didn't practice dancing or nothing. Like they just got up there and Tanaka-san let them just go crazy. There's actually a really funny story about this one show they played where they were on stage. The Bell Ring Girls were on stage, and it was at some kind of like family event. So there was like kids in the audience and stuff. And the girls jumped off the stage and were running around this giant venue. And the police security people started chasing the girls. But instead of the girls stopping, they ran away from the security guards. So while they're singing, they're like singing and the guards are chasing them. And they're just laughing because it's like, you can't catch me. I'm smaller and faster than you. And there are a couple of the girls on the stage pretending to dance. And there's this video of like the girls are, and you see your cops trying to get them. I mean, that's kind of like Tokyo PN's, like they're like the incarnation of that, which is probably why I like them so much, which is probably why Snack likes them so much, and it's in the group because they do have that really great feel. It's an hilarious video. If you can find that on YouTube, Sven, and if anybody can do it, it's you. But if anyone can share it, I saw it a long time ago. Somebody showed it to me, and I couldn't stop laughing. I don't even know if it's online anymore. Probably isn't, but man, funniest thing. And so I never forgot that. I've always thought like that's the way to go. Like my old band was like that. I would just jump off the stage. I wouldn't even play my guitar. I'd just go run around. And one time I think I ran outside. I don't even know if I came back and finished the set. Like I don't know. It was just fun to just do live performance art because if you want to hear me perfect, buy my fucking CD. But if you want to see a performance that is perfect, come and watch the party. Perfect in its own little way. That's what Tokyo PN is. They are perfect in their own way. Just wonderful. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If there's nothing else, I'm gonna let you guys go. Really, really, really grateful as always for everything you guys do. Really, 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 really grateful. Thank you. And I can't thank you guys enough for being so supportive and kind to Miho and to Kosame and Hana-chan. Let me get everything organized for the live stream this weekend, and hopefully I can take care of that. Hopefully Space Cube's live stream will be, good. Side note to that, I probably will not get you guys that live stream link until literally minutes before it starts. So don't expect it before then, because I am not sure with the communication how that's going to work. We'll see. I'm going to try to talk to them now. Maybe they can set up the live stream like a scheduled live stream, and I can send you that scheduled link before. That's kind of the idea. That's usually what iColony does. So I don't know if it's first time I'm working with Space Cube, but I did see their live stream capabilities. It looks good to me. I don't know. You guys be the judge. Let me know what you think. If you guys like it, then I can do more live streams there, no problem. If you guys don't like it, that's cool. But they are really cheap, and I mean, $50. That's anybody can afford that here. So, I'd like to use them in the future for special live streaming events. So, anyways, I really, really, really can't thank you guys enough. Thank you. Please do continue to monitor Miho and Kasame's Twitter. I'm sure they will give you posts about how they're doing. Please keep sending them funny stuff, beautiful stuff. Keep them in your thoughts, but don't do the whole keep them in the prayers thing, because I'd rather see you guys just send them a funny meme on Twitter. That's as good of a prayer as I think we get. Yes, I'll definitely let them know you guys are thinking about them, but they already know that because you guys let them know on Twitter, and they're very happy to hear from you guys directly. Um, I will also continue to monitor things. Did you send him Kermit? Good. They like Kermit, son. I will continue to monitor me and Hana, make sure we are okay, but so far so good. And assuming everything's good on Saturday, the Space Cube Live will happen, and hopefully you guys will be able to tune in and check that out, and I can get some redemption from the debacle of Heaven's Sword live stream, which will not happen again if I can help it. And yeah, just keep your guys' heads up. You guys be safe too. If you guys get sick or something, make sure you get yourself plenty of rest. Let us know so we can send you guys some love. And again, it's a wheel. All of this is a wheel. You guys have been helpful to keep that wheel going. You guys have demonstrated enormous kindness over the past couple months for my idols and to me. So heart beam, as Kent would say. Too bad Kent's not here. Yeah, they should just rest, Julio. Well, that's what they're gonna do. Let them just rest. Let them relax. Get their bodies back. Get their fight through the pain. And I just hope that they can do it. I just wish I could be there to help them. I wish I could do except get you guys to rally behind them and let you guys know what's going on. But yeah, we'll leave it at that. But you guys be good too. Be safe, and I love you guys to death. And again, thank you just for being supportive and kind. Um, it's very inspiring to me, really. Today was a long fucking day of frustration and sadness and very, very, feeling like why am I even doing this? But Hanan-chan brought my spirits up by offering to pick up the flag and keep running up the hill for Saturday. You guys inspired me just with all the insane amount of comments that came really quickly. Miho and Kasame's spirit inspire me because they are fighting and will continue to fight. So down but not out. So it's all good. That's how life is, up and down. But we're here for you too. So just know that as well. And I will be sending the video gigafile download links for Heaven's Door here very soon. So at some point here. So please be on the lookout for that. Enjoy the shows. You are allowed to post from that. I would appreciate you can post video clips from Miho and Kasame's live. If you guys want to take snippets of it and post, you can do the whole sets. I don't care, whatever you want to do. For Pushkit Toraga, I don't know how they feel about that, so I would say maybe no. I don't think Diablo gives a shit. Or actually, I think she does. I would say don't do them just because I don't know what their policies are. Tokyo PN I don't think cares. Although I would say stay away from what like our stuff because I know like Hyoko-chan likes to do his own edits of stuff and post it. So maybe screenshots are okay for them, but maybe that's it if that's okay. But my girls, you can post their entire sets on Twitter and talk about it if you want. Screenshots, whatever, it's fine. And yeah, we'll leave it at that. So, anyways, you guys have a great, great, great night, and thank you for your well wishes of recovery. And I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. And bye bye. Bye bye.